Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. So today I have a review for you guys of the Paula's Choice 0.3% retinol and 2% Bakuchiol Treatment. I think I'm saying that right. Probably not though, so forgive me. In full disclosure, I was sent this particular product by Paula's Choice. Every once in a while when I go to check the mail, there will be a random PR product from Paula's Choice in there. That being said, all opinions are still my own. I don't actually know when anything is coming from Paula's Choice. They never give any talking points or anything like that. They're just like, here's a new product, try it. Talk about it if you want. So there's nothing like mandatory about this video or anything like that. I don't work with companies that are weird about that kind of stuff. Either I am allowed to give my own opinion on my experiences with the products, or they don't have to send them. So that is their choice. Hang on one second. So anyway, that being said, I have been using Paula's Choice products for a number of years. If you've been with my channel for a while, you know that I am very loyal to the brand overall, because when I first started really, I guess, taking my skincare journey seriously in my early mid-30s, I'm 41 at this point, by the way, one of the brands that I really got into was Paula's Choice. Before that, I was using a lot of stuff from the drugstore, so Olay, Neutrogena, St. Ives, basically anything that was available at the drugstore I was using. And I thought, okay, I want to dive into some higher end skincare. And I started YouTubing like we all do, and Paula's Choice kind of kept popping up every once in a while, and I was like, what is this brand? I've never really heard about it. So started researching and purchased a few things initially, fell in love with specifically their exfoliants. The BHA that they have, the liquid BHA as well as the BHA 9, was a game changer for me in terms of finally eliminating blackheads from my face. Their niacinamide, you guys know how I feel about the niacinamide. The 10% was crucial in finally helping to shrink the size of my pores, and I have been using the 20% ever since it came out. I love it. It has helped to make even more progress in my skin. I think they have amazing cleansers, they have amazing glycolic acids, just everything that you could need to build a really solid, either simple or extensive skincare routine. It's very easy to piece things together. They don't use fragrances in their products. They're cruelty-free. I think overall they are a great skincare company with a lot of really great products, which is why I continue to repurchase from Paula's Choice, even though there are a plethora of skincare companies. And you guys know that I still like to try new things, but there's several things from Paula's Choice that I always end up going back to. So overall, the line has been very good to my skin, and I've seen a lot of great changes as a result. So this particular product, I was trying to figure out the best way for me to test this, because if you are, again, not new to my channel, you know that I've been using tretinoin since November of 2019. So what I thought I would use this for is a couple of different things. So I have been using this on my face on the days where I'm not using tretinoin. I will typically use tretinoin either every other night or every third night, just kind of depends on when I feel like applying it. Usually it's every third night. And then in between, I have been using this on my face, but I've also been using this on my neck and my décolletage here from time to time as well. Not as consistently, but certainly, you know, if I'm using this on my face, I will bring it down all the way, just because I tend to do that with a lot of my skincare these days. So I do think that after using this for a couple months now, I think that I have some thoughts and opinions, and whether I would repurchase this product for myself or not, and whether I think it's worth you trying the product. So let's talk a little bit about the price point here. So it is 1 ounce. It does come in a really nice plastic airless pump. So you are never going to have to dip your fingers into anything, which I am a huge fan of. You guys know how I feel about the big jars of moisturizers and treatments and stuff that you have to like dig into. I think this is just gonna keep your product fresher for a lot longer. So it's $52 for an ounce. The reviews for this so far are very good. So let's kind of read about what they say, and then I'll tell you what I have found in my skin. We'll talk a little bit about ingredients and all of that kind of stuff. So, triple action retinol, bakuchiol, and peptides support collagen depleted skin to target fine lines, deep wrinkles, enlarged pores, and loss of firmness. So really, like a lot of other companies' claims when it comes to their retinol, you know, they are trying to target the firmness of the skin, trying to induce some collagen production, trying to address fine lines, enlarged pores, typical stuff, right? So the kind of 3 ingredients that they have in here is the retinol, which they say is a mid-strength level that targets the advanced signs of aging. The bakuchiol, which is an anti-aging plant extract, which complements and enhances retinol. Sorry, I think my eyesight is going. The joys of getting into your 40s, right? And then there's also peptides in here, which we know visibly combat the signs of sagging, help to improve firmness in the skin, things like that. So why is this different from other retinols that are out there? Here's what Paula's Choice says. By the way, I will link this down below, so do go read up other people's reviews, check out all of the ingredients, and so you can make an informed decision for yourself, obviously. Research shows that bakuchiol and retinol work even better together. Plant-derived bakuchiol is one of the few ingredients that can stabilize retinol, allowing it to work more effectively and for longer, even at a lower concentration. The addition of peptides help to combat the signs of visibly sagging skin. It basically helps to stimulate and strengthen the skin. That's what peptides do. So there's a little bit about what Paula's Choice says about the product. Again, I have been using this in conjunction with my tretinoin, so I can't give you any dramatic like before and afters. I've also been using another retinol product specifically on my neck for the last few months, much more consistently than I've been using this on my neck. But I think overall the formulation of this is really good. There's a lot of really great soothing, hydrating ingredients in this that actually make it a really nice complement to my tretinoin. So I feel like sometimes when the tretinoin, like if I use it every other day, like super consistently, if I use this in between, this helps to combat some of the dryness and the irritation that I get from the tretinoin, if that makes sense. So in here you have dimethicone, which is a really nice kind of emollient type ingredient. There is the bakuchiol in here, which is really high up on the ingredient list. There's also glycerin in here, as well as shea butter glycerides. You have the ceramides in here, which are very nice. There is burdock root extract in here. There's also willow bark extract in here, as well as oat kernel extract, which can be very soothing. There's allantoin in here, tocopherol acetate. So lots of really great, nice, soothing ingredients. There's nothing in here that has irritated my skin in any kind of way. And in fact, I think this has essentially worked to soothe my skin from the tretinoin. There's also other things that I'm using to combat the tretinoin, like, you know, hydrating a little bit more than I normally do. So, but overall, I think this has been a really nice compliment for me personally. If you have not taken the step to start using a tretinoin in your skincare routine, you just don't want to, you don't want to deal with getting a prescription, all that kind of stuff, I think this is definitely worth a try. Do I see myself repurchasing this in the future? I don't know, perhaps. I think I need to finish it first and then see if I'm missing it in my routine. I certainly think that I have other things that are in my everyday skincare routine that can also combat the the effects of the tretinoin on my skin, like I was talking about the moisturizers. I have lots of other products, specifically from Paula's Choice, their peptide booster that I use, so I get peptides in that format, and then there's a couple of other skincare products that I have from Color Science. Their Pep Up peptide product is really nice. Hyaluronic acid, all of those other kind of soothing things, you know, I certainly have in my routine as is. And then I also have some backups of the Paula's Choice 1% retinol that I can also alternate with my tretinoin. So overall, I think this is a really good formulation. I think if you have not tried this product from Paula's Choice, I think it is definitely worth a try, especially if you are someone who typically sees really great results with the line overall. If you have the money to spend on it, I think it's definitely worth it. We all know that Paula's Choice very regularly has sales where you can either, for example, I think today they're doing 20% off one item. A lot of times they just randomly put things on sale as is, and then other times you'll get coupons for 15, 20, 25% off. Also, they do participate in Rakuten, so you can get cash back there as well. So I think overall this is worth checking out. Make sure you use a coupon or something, because while I think that $52 is a fair price point for what you're getting here, I do think if you can get a sale, hit up a sale. There's no point in paying full price if you don't have to. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a specific sale at the time that I'm uploading this video, but if I can find any coupon codes, I will certainly put them in the description box down below. So overall, this definitely, I wouldn't say like 2 thumbs up, because that would mean like I would immediately repurchase it after finishing it, but it's definitely a thumbs up. I think it has been very soothing to my skin. I think it's been a nice compliment to my tretinoin. I think it has fit in with all of the other skincare that I have in my everyday routine. It's easy to use. It didn't make me break out. It didn't irritate my skin. That being said, I do have pretty hardy, tough skin. So I don't know, if you're super sensitive, I'd be maybe a little bit hesitant, but I'm sure super sensitive people already know that. Overall, normal, combination, oily, even dry skin could benefit from this, I feel like, and I think it's worth a try. So, I don't know. Obviously, you guys would like to see me just using this exclusively by itself, but I'm just not willing to give up the tretinoin on my face at this point, because it's more effective. I have seen more growth from the tretinoin in just a few months than I did from, you know, a couple of years of using over-the-counter retinols. But to sort of stretch your tretinoin and to just, you know, keep using some other products in addition, I think this is a great thing to pair with it because of the soothing ingredients. And again, you know, there is the 0.3% retinol, so it's pretty gentle. I feel like it's a nice complement for that. So hopefully that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Definitely go read up on some of the other reviews of this particular product. They're really good so far, so I feel like a lot of people are seeing some great success from the use of this product. Don't just rely on what one person on YouTube says. Do your due diligence and read up about all of the ingredients. Make sure there's nothing in there that's going to irritate your skin. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you tomorrow for Friday Favorites and Flops. Take care. Bye.